in? Will you flood me with a drink? Or just invite me in?
Hi everyone, Tegan here, and today's topic is actually not a question someone has asked me. We are actually going to discuss something I like to talk about a lot. And when I mean like I like to talk about a lot, it's something I say to everybody, and it is the magical word love. Basically, there's people in this world who love themselves, who love other people, who love that special someone, who love everyone. And it's come to my attention that there's people in this world who are meant to love the world and no one else. And then it comes to my attention that there's people who are meant to love just that single person, because love is an interesting thing. My view on love is this. I have been in 4 major relationships in my lifetime. These 4 major relationships were the best relationships possible, and the longest of all the relationships I've had. The major thing about them is I view love as a stream. Love is this universal stream of love. You get one in your lifetime. What it is that you fall in and out of this stream as you travel down it, and basically those are when you fall out of love and back into love. Love is a continuation of a singular ideal. Love is the same love, just from different people, if that makes sense. So when I fall out of that stream, I'm out of love, and when I fall back in that stream, I'm in love. And that love is a singular love in my life that is continuated by the different people that enter my life. And that's an interesting thing about love, is I love everyone. So I guess I'm always in that stream of love. But that's how I view major, like, there's different kinds of love. There's, I love your friends, like, I love my friends, I do, and I love them as friends. And I'm sure people can understand that I don't have an intimate, like, I want to go hump and fuck them, but I have this certain just connection with them that makes me want to love them. And then there's your family love, and, you know, you gotta love your family. You know, growing up, I was always told by my grandmother, you don't have to like your parents, but you have to love them. And I guess it really makes sense when you think about it, that, you know, I like my parents. I don't have a problem with them. Sometimes they get on my nerves, but I'm sure sometimes I get on their nerves too, so it's okay. We butt heads sometimes. It's okay. It happens. And then there's that love you have towards a person in your lifetime that is an intimate love. A love that exists for certain reasons. You find that love every once in a while. It's a come and go thing. Some people have it all the time, which, God, I love you. Some people really don't have it in their lives. When I find this love, it's a special, charitable love that I will cherish. It's a love that is rare, and a love that I'm sure that most of you can agree with me is something of the grander nature. I view it like this. When I find someone who reaches a point that they prove to me that I can love them that way, then they're very special. And it's rare. It's very rare for me to find someone like that, because I do have higher standards, I do. But that's only because where I come from. I come from, you know, northern Kentucky, Newport. You know, I'm used to being around people who can't speak a lick of English or write it. And here I'm, to them, like a god, because I can speak and write it, and I have intellectual debates about random things, you know. I look into the deeper picture of it all. You know, I don't just look at something and go, oh, it's there, I want to know how it's there, why it's there, and what made it be there, you know. I'm involved in my current events in my life, my politics and all that, And when I can find someone who can reach that basis with me and keep the same level of and challenge me and just keep it going, and also, you know, be attractive in certain ways. There's that one moment that you find that you can say that you love that person. And that one moment is a defining point in my life. I recently came across somebody who over the past 9 months has been flirtatious, funny, witty, kind, sweet. You know, told me at one point they liked me. I really did like them. I did. For many reasons. They kept that conversational intellect. They challenged me. They kept me interested. They didn't keep me, you know, it was always a free-flowing conversation, and, you know, they're special. Recently, they have moved on, I guess, and decided to find someone else. And I want them to be happy. I love them a lot. It's very hard for me because I won't lie, I'm extremely jealous because they're a really good person, and I kind of feel that the person they're with, I think they don't like me because I'm transgender. And that bugs me because they know I'm transgender, and when they told me they liked me, they knew I was transgender, but I think it's because I'm not a woman that they don't like me. And that bugs me a lot because here I thought I met this person who liked me for me and was willing to try it, you know? So it's just the point that I got led on that bugs me the most, because no one deserves that. No one deserves their feelings with. I am now, you know, this is the first person I've liked since my last major my last late major relationship, and they came into my life at a time that everything was crazy and weird, and they stuck around and they helped me out, and, you know, told me I was beautiful, told me I was, you know, there's one thing, this is the moment that defined it all, that made me realize that this person was uniquely special to me. And it was, I had mentioned a song that reminded them of me. And there's actually 2 songs. And it's Love Cats by The Cure and No One More by Weirson Helden. And they told me that a song reminded them of me was called You. And it's called Piano and Strings. It's instrumental. They told me that a symphony reminded me. They literally said that I was a symphony. And it was that single moment in my life that someone broke me down to a point that I couldn't get back up because I felt so infinite. And we kept building on that. And it was exciting. It was fun. And I don't know where it went wrong. I don't know what went wrong. And that's what bugs me the most, is that I've asked questions. I've asked, what did I do wrong? I've asked, what am I? I don't want to be this little piece of furniture in your life that you can move around whenever you feel like it, because I'm not furniture. I'm a person. And that's what I feel like. I feel like when you want to talk to me anymore is when you want to talk to me. Other than that, you ignore me like I'm some useless piece of shit. And that's not how it's been. It's ever since you've met this new person in your life, you've tossed me aside. And it's been since that moment. And that's what bugs me the most, is that you've tossed me aside like I'm nothing. And I don't deserve that. I deserve an explanation of what I am to you. And that's all I really want to know. If we're not going to go anywhere, let me know. If you're scared to go anywhere with me, let me know. You know, if it's just like, I'm willing to do everything for you, and I do a lot for you, and I try my best for you. I've done so much for you. It's unreal. You know, there was those mornings I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning so I could talk to you before work. There was those days that I always made sure that I had time to spend with you. There was those days that I always, you know, I saw something that reminded you, I thought I'd take a picture and send it to you. Or I'd send you a little text message or something. You know, I tried my best to let you know that I was thinking about you, because you caught me. And you've got me all discombobulated. You do. And here I'm now slowly trying to move on. And every time I try to move on now, I get a punch in the face. You know? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm just going to be asexual. Asexual. I'll just divide one day. That's it. Just divide myself one day, and there's my twin. And I'll be happy. But people don't deserve to be treated like that. Even though I hate when people define things that aren't necessarily defined, I would like a definition. And that's it. People don't deserve to be treated like objects. We deserve to be treated like people. Because if someone's going to take the time to let you know that they care and let you know that they're going to be there, that's great. I just read a quote not too long ago, and it says, you're going to spend the rest of your life looking for someone to fit your ideal of perfect, when you're probably going to overlook the person who is going to make you perfectly happy. I think it rings true. So, while you're counting the stars, you're going to lose the moon. So, that's love in a handbasket. I want it known that people love for reasons, and people care for reasons, and people take the time to let those people that they love know that they love them. And that's really what people should do. Is I love everyone, I do, but I love you in different ways. I love the world as a whole because I have so much love to give that I give it. I do. I give back to the communities. I give back to the trans people. You know, I'm getting so involved and so intertwined in the city now. It's just amazing the people I'm meeting. And that's a love that I can't tell you about because I know these stories. I'm getting to know these people, and knowing these people is the best. You know, I went to a meeting, a trans meeting for CTGC, and it's up in Clifton. And if you're transgender, I would love for you to come contact me. Let me know. I will tell you when the meetings are. It's fun. We had a blast. I met so many new people. It was unreal. And they're getting to know me. I'm getting to know them. And, you know, in the little time that I've known them, which is about a week, they're willing to help me out in ways that not many people do. And it's great. You know, I'm currently looking for a job because I am taking care of my grandma, and I'm just looking for part-time work, and I'm looking for trans-friendly work, and they're busting ass to find me a job and help me out, and while I'm doing it too. I mean, it's just great, and that's a love that I can't define. And these are people who care, and that's a love also, that willing to help your fellow man's a love. Even though we're people who have trials and tribulations upon the same trials and tribulations, it's a great feeling to know that I'm loving these people, they love me. And that's another love. And then I love my family. I mean, today's my sister's, 25th birthday. I mean, that's huge. And I love her because she's amazing. And I love my family because they put up with me. I'm a handful. I'm not going to lie. I'm a huge handful. Go out in public with me. I'm quite an embarrassment, I think. But they go out with me and they do these things and treat me like a person and respect me. That's the biggest thing for love, is respect the person. That's what it is. I'm never a what to them. I'm always a who, and they define it. And some people will always like you for who you are, and some won't. But the love that you have, cherish it. Because one day you won't have it. One day you won't have anything. And that's a love too. So, that's love. I love you all. I guess I'll see you all later. I'm gonna find this little stop button again. Might have been acting up. Yeah. So, leave me questions, comments, concerns in the bottom. I'll hit you all up and just be as free as your hair. Because I am.